Hi, I'm Eric Giddy.
And I'm Dick Van Dyke. Eric, frequently we see articles from the investment industry, from CPAs, from just financial magazines, and they talk about an IRA not belonging in an annuity.
Well, and we've had clients even the last couple months here that they're retiring. They've got 401ks.
Right.
They've got these qualified buckets. It's time to start spending these dollars. That's their savings for retirement.
Right. All these years they put this money away for their retirement to produce an income.
So they're starting to think about spending down
right.
their 401ks or their IRAs.
And what do their CPAs tell them?
Oh, of course. Oh, you've already got tax deferral in an IRA and a 401k.
So why would you want an annuity with tax deferral? I mean, that is the standard argument that's used. What's wrong with that argument?
You mean you can't have double tax deferral?
Why would you need double tax deferral?
You can't.
So you don't need an annuity.
So,
but is that why people buy an annuity?
Yeah.
Is that why people use that for a portion of their portfolio?
No.
For tax deferral?
And that's what we always say. There's no universal answer, but when it comes to tax deferral, do you need a double tax deferral? No. But
no.
What are the other benefits that an annuity offers to you? You've got IRA dollars, your savings for retirement. So you're now going to start to spend your retirement. What does an annuity do for you?
Safety.
Safety.
Security. Income guarantees. In a down economy, in a volatile economy, it's a sense of knowing where you're going to be in today or 5 or 10 years from now.
You mean just because I have an IRA doesn't mean I automatically get income for life?
No.
I have to have, but I have tax deferral.
unless everything works out perfect, or you have an annuity.
Right.
And in no way do we advocate with our clients or to those who listen to our videos that you put all of your money into an annuity.
No. But when we hear CPAs automatically discount an annuity for IRA dollars or qualified dollars, we have to pull our hair out, and you see we've been doing this a lot lately, because it can be poor advice in a universal sense. You can't just universally say, no, you should never put IRA dollars or qualified dollars into an annuity.
It makes more sense when you're younger to think that way, when you're in that accumulation portion of your life, where you're growing your dollars. It wouldn't make a lot of sense to buy an annuity when you could have your money invested where it could potentially earn more and grow. So no, that portion. But what happens is that same argument that's used during those years doesn't get carried over into the retirement years. It actually gets carried over instead of that transition where things change. Let me ask you a question here. We'll get off the subject a little bit. Where are taxes going?
Taxes?
Are taxes going down?
Down? Up?
Or up? What's the...
Well, let's see here. If I had to be a betting man, and I don't think Vegas would give me good odds on this, but I would guess they're going up.
I think you might be right. And I think most of the folks that are watching this will agree with us. So, if taxes are going up, then what do I have if I have a pile of money I've never paid tax on?
Well, you've got a good deal, right? Because you've never paid tax on it.
But what's going to happen to it?
Is the government going to make me take these dollars and pay taxes?
Do you think maybe I have a trap here that I'm caught in, a tax trap? And that's what I see as an IRA is very much a tax trap because we are likely to see increasing taxes as time goes by. So wouldn't it make more sense to systematically be removing some money from that IRA, using it for the intended purposes of creating income and getting some money out of there so that it's not all taxed in one large amount?
That sounds logical, but what would your CPA say? No, I'm making fun of CPAs right now because...
Well, and what do CPAs do? I mean, in reality, when you think about it, they're very, very good at saving us money on taxes in the year we're going to file our return, or looking forward to the next year. But looking at the 20, 30 years, a lot of times, if you've got one of those CPAs that looks 20 years down the line and projects things out for you and looks at ways to save you money, you've got one of the rarest CPAs out there. They're in the top 1 or 2%. So nothing against CPAs. They do a great job. they keep us legal, they save us money on taxes, but a lot of times they're looking at what can we save today, and they'd rather defer some dollars from tax, not really thinking in terms of what's happening with potential tax rates 10, 20 years from now and getting that money out.
Right. So it's from a CPA standpoint, they're thinking about tax now, and yes, if the answer is,
Yes.
is there a difference in a taxable, tax deferred scenario between the IRA and the annuity? Well, of course not. No. But if you're saying now, what about the other benefits? Then
Right.
yes, that's where
Right.
the annuity using qualified dollars makes perfectly good sense.
It does.
So,
So when we say never move IRA money into an annuity, never buy an annuity with IRA money,
wrong.
not
Wrong. Buzz. So take your personal situation into play. Basically know that there are times when it does make sense.
There are.
So.
But everybody's situation is different, and they need to get a good advisor for that. Good local advisor.
Good deal.
Thank you.
Have a good day.